afternoon, mountain bike friends, and welcome to another edition of MTB HeatCheck. For this episode, we are in Winter Park, Colorado for the 2019 U.S. Cross Country Mountain Bike National Championships. The cross country track took place on a typical Colorado track which emphasized big climbs and thin air. Racing at nearly 10,000 feet, the ability to climb fast at altitude was a major key to success. We're starting with the women's elite field, and despite the current world champ Kate Courtney and former national champ Erin Huck not in attendance, the field did not lack for star power. Former champ Chloe Woodruff, road racing national champ Ruth Winder, Alexis Scarda, who's been going strong all season long, former U23 champ Haley Batten racing up were only a few of the many other hitters lined up in this one, and they all had their eyes on the Stars and Stripes jersey. The average time for completing the 4.6-mile track, which topped out at about 9,500 feet, was around 23 to 25 minutes per lap. This meant that by the time the field made its way back down the mountain and to the finish line at the end of lap 1, the selection had already been made. Chloe Woodruff led the way, with Ruth Winder a few seconds back in second place. Alexis Scarda was looking good in third, with Haley Batten in fourth. A crash on lap 2 took Winder out of the race, which put Scarda in the 2 spot. But not seconds after she made her way through this short, rocky, single-track section, it all went pear-shaped with a rear tire puncture that left her miles from the tech zone. All of the chaos behind Woodruff was taking place during a torrential downpour that wreaked havoc on the chasers. But it delighted Woodruff, who said that the track turned into a real mountain bike course once the skies opened up. When the chase behind Woodruff finally shook out, Evelyn Dong proved to be the strongest pursuer, working her way up from an early 6th spot to take over second. A fierce battle for third was shaping up between Batten and Leah Davison. As the clock neared the hour and 47-minute mark, it was clear nobody was going to catch Stans No Tubes Pivot Maxis' Chloe Woodruff as she crossed the line to take her second U.S. MTB Cross Country National Championship. Woodruff would complete the sweep the next day by also winning the Short Track National Championship. Stans No Tubes' Evelyn Dong took the silver medal, with Show Air 2020's Leah Davison outlasting Cliff Pro Team's Haley Batten to grab the final spot on the podium. As we take a look at the top 11 in the women's race, let's move over to the men's race, where defending champ Howard Grotz looked to regain his national championship winning mojo. The biggest challengers to the jersey were Keegan Swenson, who had dominated the Epic Ride Series and had been at the top of the class all season in domestic racing. U.S. Marathon Nationals champ Russell Finsterwald has also been racing strong this season and was a serious contender for the win. And finally, the young gun Christopher Blevins, coming off a silver medal in last year's U23 World Championship and a rededication to being a full-time mountain biker, was itching for the win. Unlike the women's race, the men's race did not blow up early. Luke Vrouwenvelder took early conductor duties, leading the train through the first few laps. The group stayed more or less intact until lap 4. With Swenson at the front, he was able to break up the group, and only Grotz and Finsterwald were able to respond. Blevins was noticeably missing as he had crashed early and dropped out of the race with neck pain. And it was on that 4th lap, the middle of a long climb to the highest point on the course, that Swenson made his move. Finsterwald in second did not immediately respond, which signaled to Grotz that it was his time to go. He moved around Finsterwald and jumped on Swenson's wheel, as the race was now between two riders who've been battling for the past decade. On the rocky descent, Keegan Swenson was able to gap Grotz and put enough time between the defending champ to build a big enough lead to enjoy his first national championship and the second on the day for the Stans No Tube Pivot Maxis squad. Specialized Racing's Howard Grotz earned the silver medal, with Cliff Pro Team's Finsterwald grabbing the bronze. And here's the rest of the top 11 from the Cross Country Championship race. And that's it from Winter Park in the U.S. Mountain Bike National Championship. If you want to be part of the conversation, use the hashtag MTB HeatCheck on Twitter and Instagram. Have any questions, comments, feedback? Hit us up at feedback@CXHAIRS.com. And please do us a huge favor and share MTB HeatCheck with your mountain bike friends. Until next time, for CXHAIRS, MTB HeatCheck, and the Wide Angle Podium Network, I'm Bill Scheiken. So long, MTB friends.